Mbappe doesn't even need a car collection. Dude can run faster than most sports cars. But if you take a peek at what's sitting in his garage, bruh, that lineup costs more than your life. Yeah, mine too. And here's the kicker, he doesn't even have his driver's license. Imagine owning a garage full of supercars before you even know how to drive. Let's take a look at this insane collection. Spoiler, there's not a Toyota Corolla in sight. So Kylian Mbappé collects luxury cars, but here's the wild part. He doesn't even drive them. He's 25 now and still hasn't bothered to get a driving license. As Mbappé himself put it, it's a drawback of early success. I guess when you've got a career taking off at 17, you don't have time for driving lessons. But let's be real, when your net worth is sitting somewhere around $180 million, you don't exactly need to drive. Mbappé just calls up his private driver whenever he wants to go somewhere. Now, just because he doesn't drive doesn't mean he isn't rolling deep in supercars. His garage is packed with some of the most expensive and stylish cars you can think of. We're talking Ferraris, Mercedes, Range Rovers, the kind of cars most people can only dream of owning. But for Kylian, they're just there for the flex, not the driving experience. First up, we've got the Ferrari 488 Pista, and brace yourself for this. It costs a cool $527,350. Yeah, over €500,000. This isn't just some regular Ferrari either. This bad boy has a 3.9L twin-turbo V8 engine that produces 711 horsepower. That's the power of 711 horses galloping at full speed, but instead of a dusty field, you're tearing up the streets of Paris. This thing goes from 0 to 60 mph in 2.85 seconds. Before you can even say Mbappé scores, the car's already hit top speed. The Ferrari 488 Pista is pretty much a race car disguised as a street-legal ride. It's got 567 lb-ft of torque and a top speed of 211 mph. Just imagine Mbappé sitting in the passenger seat, probably grinning as the car mirrors his sprinting speed on the pitch. It's fast, powerful, and sleek. Just like Mbappé when he's tearing down the wing during a match. The crazy part? He's never actually driven it. But hey, if you've got $527,000 to blow on a car, why not have it just for the flex? Now, I know what you're thinking. Is every car in his collection this over the top? Well, no. Believe it or not, Mbappe's got some down-to-earth rides too, like the Volkswagen Tiguan, which comes in at a much more chill $57,000. Okay, compared to the Ferrari, it's practically a bargain, right? This SUV is powered by a 1968cc diesel engine and is more about comfort and practicality than speed. It seats 5, so maybe this is the car he uses when he's heading to training with a couple of teammates or running errands. I mean, not everything in life needs to be Ferrari-level fast. The Tiguan is roomy, solid, and doesn't scream, "Look at me." Sometimes you need a car that's just reliable, and that's exactly what this one is. Plus, it gets 16.65 km per liter, which means it's surprisingly efficient for an SUV. It's not flashy, but Mbappé clearly knows the value of having something practical in his collection. And speaking of practical, he's also got a Volkswagen Touareg, a bit of an upgrade from the Tiguan, with a price tag of about $120,000. This one's a larger, more luxurious SUV, and it comes in both diesel and petrol variants. The diesel engine is a 2967cc beast, which gives it plenty of power while still being smooth enough for everyday driving. This is probably Mbappe's choice when he wants something a little more comfortable but not too flashy. The Touareg is a 5-seater, so it's perfect for when he's traveling with a crew. It's got that air of understated luxury, rich but not loud about it. You know the type. It's the kind of car you pull up in when you want to be stylish but not scream, "I'm a superstar." Mbappé could roll into a fancy restaurant in this and still keep things classy. Now, let's take things in a different direction with the Volkswagen Multivan, which costs around $80,000. This one's more about functionality than flair. It's a 3200cc V6 diesel engine with 230 bhp and 310 Nm of torque. So yeah, it's got power, but the real appeal is in how practical it is. With 80 liters of fuel tank capacity, this van can probably take Mbappé on some long road trips. Not that he's doing any road trips anytime soon, he's more likely to be flying in private jets, right? This multivan is all about comfort and space. It's got room for 5 people and is perfect for when Mbappé needs to move a bunch of stuff, or people, around. It's not the kind of car you show off, but every car collection needs a utility vehicle, right? But we're not done with the luxury yet. Mbappe's also got a Mercedes-Benz V-Class in his garage, and this one is a bit more extravagant at $134,552. Now, when you think van, you don't typically think of Mercedes-Benz, but Mbappé clearly wanted something spacious and classy. This 7-seater has a 2140 cc diesel engine and all the bells and whistles you'd expect from a high-end Mercedes. The interior is pure luxury, plenty of space, leather seats, and just a general vibe of comfort. The V-Class is perfect for those times when Mbappé's traveling with a larger group. Whether it's family, friends, or maybe even his teammates, this van ensures everyone's riding in style. I mean, if you're going to have a van, might as well have one with a bit of flair, right? Oh, and before I forget, let's talk about Mbappé's newest ride, courtesy of his big move to Real Madrid. When he signed with Los Blancos, as part of the deal, he received a brand new BMW i7 M70. Now, this car is a straight-up beast. It's fully electric, part of Real Madrid's partnership with BMW, where players get these electric cars for free. But here's the kicker: Mbappé still can't drive it. The irony, right? The BMW i7 M70 is no ordinary car either. It's got not one, but two electric engines. One on the rear axle pumping out 489 horsepower and another on the front with 258 horsepower. So yeah, that's 747 horsepower combined. This thing can go 250 kilometers per hour. And if you think that's impressive, this thing can go from 0 to 100 in just 3.7 seconds. Imagine going that fast without making a sound. It's like Mbappé on the pitch when he's tearing past defenders without them even noticing. This car retails for over $164,000, which, you know, is just pocket change for someone like Mbappé. So that's the scoop on Mbappé's insane car collection. Whether it's Ferraris for speed, Volkswagens for practicality, or a Mercedes-Benz van for luxury, the man has a little bit of everything. And even though he can't drive them himself, there's no doubt that he's got one of the most impressive garages out there. What do you guys think? Should he finally get his license or just keep living that chauffeur life? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more cool content about your favorite football stars. And don't forget to drop a comment below about which car you'd take for a spin if you were in Mbappé's shoes. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.